So good afternoon, Oscar. You're here today for some wrist pain. Can you tell me how long you've had the wrist pain?
1.5 years.
1.5 years. Can you show me where it is? Okay, so let me compare it to this side. So it doesn't seem possible right now. There's no swelling. Which movement hurts the most? When you're lifting, you said you're lifting the dumbbells, right? How about when you're moving your hands in and out like this?
A little bit discomfort, like stiffness.
Some stiffness. So on a scale of 0 to 10, when you're moving the hands like this or picking up the dumbbell, which one is worse?
I think picking up some weights is worse.
How much weight does it have to be?
Maybe around 10 kg.
10 kgs, and then you will feel, well, it's very stiff or very painful.
A little bit painful.
It's a bit painful, and like this is only stiffness, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we have two values there that we can have a look at. So the stiffness, how would you rate that on the scale of 0, not being stiff at all, to 10, being the most stiff? So your left hand being the good side to compare it to.
Maybe 3 out of 10 or 4
Okay,
out of 10.
4 out of 10, all right. And the 10 kg dumbbell, how much pain would you rate that?
Just 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. And does that pain go away quite quickly?
Yes, when I release my hand.
Okay, so it's not a very irritable condition, but it's stiff and there's residual pain and you can feel it quite a bit, right? Okay, so in this case, I think we're going to do some wax therapy today. So wax therapy is very good for reducing stiffness and also reducing pain. And it's good for chronic conditions. I can see from my assessment you don't actually have any edema and it's not acute at all, so I think wax can be a very good therapy for you. Okay, so I have to ask you some questions first. Do you have wax allergy? Okay, no wax allergy. That's good. Do you have any cancer in this area?
No.
Or any active tuberculosis? Okay, that's great. Do you have any skin conditions that could get worse with it? Like eczema or something like that? Are you currently taking do you have any topical creams on your hand to reduce pain? Are you taking any analgesics like painkillers? And you're quite healthy today and you don't have a fever? Okay, that's fine. So no DVT, no malignancies. Okay. So it seems you're safe to go ahead with the wax therapy. So one thing I want to check on you is your skin sensation, to see your skin sensation is good, to make sure that you're safe during the therapy. And I will also check your capillary level to see your circulation. Okay? So I will need your right hand. And then with your left hand, feel this one first. This one is warm. And this one is cold. Do you feel the difference? Okay. So I want you to hold your hand like this for me, just the right one. And lift it up a little bit because I will first test this side and then I will test this side. And just tell me what you feel with your eyes closed. Ready? Okay, let's start. Turn your hand around and It also seems that your skin is a little bit dry. Okay, so the wax should be quite good for moisturizing your skin as well. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to wash and dry our hands very well to not contaminate the wax well. Start the wax therapy. Before I can start dipping the hand, we actually have to check that the wax bath is the correct temperature. So I'm going to check with the thermometer as well as my finger. Okay, so the temperature seems to be stable at 45 degrees. And it feels fine when I dip my finger in it. So now what we'll do, make sure that you have no jewelry and no watch. The most important thing is that you stretch your fingers out like this so you don't get anything trapped in between the web space. And I will dip your hand in like this 10 times, slowly and let go. So make sure that your wrist, I will dip it until about this part of your wrist to cover the injury area. So I'll dip it to about here. The first dip should feel quite hot, but don't worry. Once we have 2 or 3 layers on, it will feel comfortable. After we've completed 10 dips, I'm going to put the paper, plastic, and the felt bag around you, and then I will let you have a rest for 15 minutes. So also let me know if during the treatment you feel that there is some intolerable heat or any pain or any itchiness at all. Right? Let me just take this wax off. Alright. So could you stand up please? And then hold your hand like this. So I will hold the dip. Okay, fingers like this. Make sure that yes. Don't touch the sides. The sides could be a little bit hot. Alright, so I don't want you to become a burn. Ooh. Are you okay? It's a little bit hot. Are you okay?
Yes. Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to dip you up to here next time.
Okay.
Alright? Okay. Dip fast. Make sure that you don't have any airspace. Still good? Getting better? Okay. It's 4, 5, 6. Get it up to here. 7, 8, 9, and one more, and 10. Okay, just wait here for me. Relax your hand now. feels okay, right?
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
too hot after the first one or two dips. Yes. The first dip always feels quite warm, especially when you're not quite ready for it.
Quite weird.
Yes, that's normal. Alright, so now we're going to put a timer on for 15 minutes and I'll let you have a rest. And just keep your arm nice and straight. And take a seat here. And rest your arm on the table. Just make sure that it's do you want to have a pillow?
Yes. Breakfast.
Alright, so now I'm setting my timer and then we will take it off in 15 minutes time and see if we can do some exercising with the wax ball. Alright, now the treatment is finished and I'm going to take off the glove for you and then you can use the wax to do some simple exercise for your wrist. So how do you feel now? Does it still feel warm or has it gone cold?
A little bit more.
A little bit warm? Okay, that's great. Okay, so let's open up the paper. So you can see the glove is still intact. Just help you to take it off. And then check your skin as well. So your skin looks very well moisturized. A little bit of erythema, but it looks fine. So now I think if you could do some movements like this with the wax, with your hands for a few minutes, just to see how it feels. There's some twisting movements, some bending and stretching movements, some wrist circles. How does it fit? Injured area, how does it feel? So this movement, better than before. That's great. So how would you describe it? Is it like less tight, less stiff?
Yes. Still a little bit discomfort, but manageable.
Okay. So we'll come and do the wax therapy again, and then we'll see how we can increase the loading to your wrist in the next few weeks for your dumbbell training. Okay, that's great. Alright, so now students, I want you to think about how would you document this treatment, especially some exercises for afterwards.